Again. Hi, I'm Sasha, and I'm gonna review the book Star Trek: The Pandora Principle by Carolyn Clowes. And this book came out in 91. No, I'm sorry, 1990. And the basic plot is Spock had to teach a young supposed Vulcan girl years ago, and now the girl Saavik is now coming on board the Enterprise. But that's not the whole plot. The basic plot is Saavik comes from a planet called Helgard, and there's something strange going on with the planet, and something involved with the Romulans, and there's a lot going on in this book. And to be honest with you, I can't really explain it all unless you read the book for yourself. The timeline for this book is set between the end of Star Trek 5, and between the end of Star Trek 5 and the start of Star Trek 6, which is Undiscovered Country. I enjoyed this book. I enjoyed it enough to read it multiple times before actually buying the book. And now that I've really read it, I still enjoy it, but there's certain parts of it that just kind of irritate me. The part where McCoy is trying to get the information from Saavik about where she comes from and who her parents are, and she's basically telling him she doesn't know, and she doesn't want to tell him due to this thing called the right of privacy. And as I'm reading this one part, and it's I think in chapter 8, I'm reading this part and I'm thinking to myself, why doesn't McCoy just ask Spock the information he needs, rather than force Saavik to give him the information? Because throughout the book, Saavik, she has trouble kind of fitting in, but her trouble is mostly post-traumatic due to her childhood back in Helgard, and it just really escalates to the point where she really doesn't want it. The only person she finds comfort with is Spock. And I just felt sorry for her, and I felt like, come on, you guys, stop being to pains in the butts and leave her be. But I really, really, really wanted to smack McCoy in this book. It's like, you idiot. How do I say this? I'm used to McCoy being a bit of a dimwit when it comes to the Vulcan culture and showing it with Spock, but as a doctor, even with the psychology thing, he should know, don't push the buttons. And yet he was pushing the buttons, and it was driving me nuts. And even though this is only a small portion of the book, it was the portion of the book that really irritated me. Would I recommend it? Would I recommend this book? Yeah, I would, if you're a original series fan, particularly if you want to read stuff that's between the 5th and 6th movies. And in fact, I really wish they put Saavik in the newer movies, but that's not going to happen. And the only time she was ever in the newer movies was in Star Trek 2 and Star Trek 30. And I kind of hoped she'd be in more, but it didn't happen. sorry for the off topic, but the book itself is not that long. It's only 273 pages. So I mean, if you're a fast reader, it'll take you like what, maybe a day, if you're a fast reader, or it'll just take you about a week, or more, depending on how fast you read this book. But yeah, you should read it. It's good. But that's up to anyone who's a Star Trek fan or not. So that's my review for the Pandora Principle. Bye.